Kris Vereen, fighting out of Genesis Jiu-Jitsu, and I am the PFC Welterweight Champion. For me to become a champion as a professional, it's just a huge blessing. Like, you know, it's part of my story that God has blessed me with. But when I hit that cage, I understand that I have a mission to do. This is what I do to feed my family. When you have a man that has to provide for his family, we're dangerous monsters. And that's the same thing for Evan. He does this for a living. He does this. He has a gym. He has to show for his students. So we both understand when we're in that cage, we have to handle business. Once that cage locks, you know, you either sink or swim.
One thing I think I do better than any of my opponents is the tenacity during the fight. I'm willing to take the fight as far as it needs to go for me to come out on top. You'll see experienced striking and grappling exchanges, and you'll see me winning both. I mean, this is an experienced fight where you have two guys coming from good different skills, different backgrounds. I think Kris is maybe going to want to use a little more wrestling, a little more jiu-jitsu this fight. I would love to stand up and make this a banger.
Evan Cutts is ranked the #1 welterweight in 3 states, I believe, 2 states maybe. You know, I'm the #1 welterweight in the state of Oklahoma. So I think what you're getting out of this fight is a UFC early prelim card or a contender series fight.
When you come out to watch our fights, you'll see an experienced exchange of not only striking but grappling. MMA at this level is always the most fun to watch.
This is his backyard, you know? So definitely he's gonna be the hometown guy and people are gonna be rooting against me, but that's perfectly fine.
I love fighting in front of my home crowd. I mean, that's the whole reason I fight, is to inspire courage and discipline. I love being an example to not only my students, but also my family and friends that can come out and watch me scrap.
Fight night, I'm just looking to express a new me. Every fight I've gotten better in some kind of aspect, and I'm gonna do that this fight. This is not an easy fight at all. But these are the challenges we need and the obstacles we have to go through if we want to get to the high level.
On fight night, you'll expect to see me be a dynamic fighter, to see me use my striking and my grappling to help me set up my striking. If I do pound him and he falls on the ground, then you know what? I'm going to follow up there and then end the fight and get my next win. My plan for this fight is to go win the peak belt and defend the peak belt and retain it for as long as possible. I want to keep bringing those belts home and keep adding wins to the team.
I would say to anybody, this is a fight you need to see. This is a fight you need to witness because it gets no better. And to put on this fight for PFC means a lot.
I'd like to tell Kris, hey, come out and make this a banger. Let's make this a show to remember.